Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day here on the Rancho in Jalisco, Mexico. I'm going to bring you guys outside to do some home build updates, also to talk a little bit more about our farm and some homesteading things we have going on right now and some things we have planned. Before that, though, I need to make some breakfast, and I'm going to show you guys how I make the most easy, delicious avocado sauce. So first, let's start on breakfast, then I'll bring you guys outside. Later today, I'm gonna bring you on an evening walk, and we have to go bring baby Lupita her gifts we got her at the Western store. Also, cousin Imad leaves in just a couple of days, so we have to organize her suitcase and get her packed and organized and ready to go, which makes us so sad. Let's start on breakfast first. Now, to make this delicious avocado sauce, it's actually very easy. I'm gonna use 4 avocados. I have one underneath the cilantro. We're gonna use half an onion, 2 cloves of garlic, cilantro, limon. I'm gonna use a jalapeno and 1 serrano pepper. I'm gonna use sour cream, a little bit of Knorr. Now they sell the 100% natural Knorr, so we like to use that, and a little bit of milk. Now, the cilantro is optional because I know some people don't like the taste of that. So even if you don't put the cilantro in, it is so good, you guys. All you have to do is start on the avocados, and let me show you what else we have going. I did make some rice. It just got done. Ooh, it smells so good. And I have some potatoes in here because I'm going to be making potato tacos. I deep fry them and we put the avocado sauce on top. That's one of my kids' favorites. And Val, do you love it? All right, you guys. If you hear the girls being chismosa in the back, just ignore them because they're on the side of me. What are you girls talking about? All boys you don't like?
Yeah. The guacamole spoon is mostly guacamole.
Mm-hmm. So good.
You should be good with
I sent it.
Look, airdrop it. No, airdrop it.
I do not know how to do that.
Girl, see, watch.
It's so small coming out of it.
I'll send you the other.
So good, you guys. Simple, easy, and it goes on almost all of our dishes. Good morning, puppies. Buenos dias, Angel. Are you guys fixing the white truck? For the white truck or the... Oh, okay.
Oh, it's making that noise.
Yeah.
No, no sirve. Oh, paquilla. Acuérdate que compré todo el juego junto. Sí. Pero no. No, pero estás. ¿No la metí en la troca? No, ese día no. No, me va a hacer la bonita, pero para encontrarla va a ser.
Hi, Watford. Oh my goodness, what's going on in here? All right, you guys, we're all done with breakfast, and it is very loud in our home build right now because instead of us getting ready to live in here, our little miniature chickens love this house. Love it. I think there's a bunch upstairs too. Why is everybody running up here? What is going on? In my bedroom, we have a little broody miniature chicken. She tossed one of her eggs out, so that most likely means it isn't good. And also, when it has a baby in it, she's been up here long enough, I can feel it. But normally when they toss them out, that egg isn't good. All right, we're gonna leave her alone. Let's come out here real quick. All right, you guys, I wanted to talk to you about some home build updates because we ended up going on vacation, and I told you guys before, our workers, we actually had a plan for them. We talked to them before we were leaving for vacation. They knew ahead of time, but here in our rancho, it's very, very normal for you to get different workers throughout your projects. Some workers do everything, plaster, tile, building, all of it. Some workers do not. Some workers just plaster and then they don't do tiling. Or, for example, our last workers, they do plaster, they don't do tiling, but they needed to move on to a couple other projects, which is perfectly okay with us. Like I said, that's kind of normal in the ranch, and nobody holds bitterness against each other on that. We understand, but me and Lalo are still working out, trying to find workers that will come in and be able to do everything, be able to plaster, put in tile, do kind of everything we need them to do. We have been looking around. We have been calling a couple different people. Hopefully in the next week or two, we will have hopefully a group of people out here helping build this home and getting it finished. But in the meantime, while we wait, on the last vlog, me and Lalo went to go look at tiles. We picked that brownish, dark brown, red tile. We are going to go and pick that up, and we are putting that on our third floor terrace. Me and Lalo both agreed it was so beautiful, you guys. And we're gonna have to go back out to Arandas. Unless you guys leave it in the comments and you have another place I could maybe go look, but Arandas is a little bit closer, where they had these huge slabs of marble and porcelains and different things to think about for our countertops, because like I told you guys, I don't want to seam, and I want to be able to actually save up for this because I want to have really nice countertops. I want them to last a long time, but I also want them to go with the feel and the aesthetic of what I am thinking. Me personally, I'm not just gonna go into one of these tile stores and look at what they have set up and be like, that's exactly what I want. I have more of an artistic mind, and so when I'm thinking about things, I'm looking over here and over there and kind of putting colors and designs together. And I'll put a couple examples up here of what I like, you guys, but you already know I'm staying away from modern. It's obviously gonna have a touch of modern in our home, but I want you to be able to walk into our home, and I want it to be filled with peace and love in our family, and I want it to feel like it does here on the old rancho. I want it to feel like it feels when you walk into these old churches and these old pueblo homes. I really want that feel. Now, you would think in Mexico that that would be easy to find, but where I live in Mexico, it's not easy to find because so many people are going a little bit more modern. You even seen in that last vlog, they had the tiles that looked like wood for your floor. That's beautiful in some homes. There's some homes here that have that. It's so beautiful. It is just not what I am looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh no, oh no. And some of you have given me great ideas to go look for these more, these more rustic and old type tiles, furnitures, and things for my home. So eventually we'll be going out to those places and looking. Oh my gosh, one of our chickens just laid an egg right here. So hopefully within the next week, or at least the next couple of weeks, we will find a team of people to come in and help finish our home, because you guys, just looking around my living room right now, we have so much material and things just laying around, and I'm so grateful that we can do this, but me and my husband are also, ready to get it started again. But it's also given us a moment to sit back and enjoy our family a little bit. For example, cousin Aymar is leaving in the next couple of days, and in the next 2 days actually, and we can sit down with her, get her things packed, see if she needs anything else before she leaves. She is extremely sad about leaving, you guys. That just shows you how much she loved the rancho. When she first came here, I asked her, I said, when you first got here, did you think you were gonna love the ranch this much? And she's like, no, absolutely not. Because she had spent a week or two in Guadalajara, and she didn't really get to go out and do much. But then she got here and we took her out and she had to do a bunch of things. It makes my heart feel good that she feels comfortable and safe here and that she had such a good time. We're gonna try to get her back for Christmas. Okay, this rooster right here is making me a bit nervous. Our puppies though and our dogs will never let one of the chickens attack us. If you've never been attacked by a rooster, just don't let it happen, because it's terrifying to get attacked by a rooster. Now, as you guys can see, we still have all of these materials out. We also have about 80 to 90% of our plumbing and our electrical done. We can't finish the rest of that 20 to 10% until these walls are plastered and stuccoed. And so it's just something we're really trying to get done. Look, we even have materials down here for plumbing. Now, somebody on a comment mentioned that the name of our YouTube channel is Touchlight Homestead. And in a very nice way, she just said, I don't see much of you guys homesteading. I don't disagree with you. When we first moved here, we were full on ready to homestead, in the sense that we were almost too anxious. We bought too many animals and we started doing too much at once. And sometimes that happened, you guys. We had like 4 cows. We had sheep, we had a bunch of homesteading animals, and we didn't even know how to properly farm yet. So, also, where our living room kitchen is sitting right now, this was actually a garden. Lalo is not just good at building homes, he is an amazing gardener. And this was a garden, like a vegetable garden. The kids would come out here and help pick vegetables. They would weed. We had our chicken coop out here. But when we decided to build our home, this was the only spot we could put our house. So we had to stop gardening for a minute. We got our goat before we decided to build our home. We thought we wanted a milking goat at first, but then we decided to build our home, and that took up a lot of time. Now, we kind of took steps backwards a little bit. So hopefully you guys learn from us. We still want to homestead. That is still the dream of it. We want to be able to provide for our family vegetables and meat and milk and all those things. But now we're kind of seeing we want to be able to do those things, but we can set it up a little bit better. For example, baby goat that you can hear in the back. Me and my husband have already been talking about the pasture area and the type of barn we want to build for her so that eventually she could be a milking goat. We want to think of where we can set up our garden once we move all the stalls in the back, because those are going to be moved to the back, so we'll be able to put a garden right there. But we just have to do things little by little. But I hope and pray one day that we're going to have our home here and we're going to have a working farm and vegetable gardens. That would be absolutely amazing. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Hi, Chiquita. Now that I'm done hanging up laundry, I'm going to throw another load in, and I have a couple more chores to get done along with my kids. But also something I'm going to be doing is looking into an Airbnb. Cousin Ahmad has never been to an Airbnb, and because we have to drive all the way out to Guadalajara, I thought it would be fun to find somewhere close to the airport where we could stay for the night and let her enjoy her last day here in Mexico. Now, one thing important I want to talk about, because I've been wanting to talk about this, but I sometimes forget. When we go places, for example, Arandas, Ocotlan, when we go out to the Airbnb, here in Mexico, you are sometimes going to see children and family on the streets that are in need. This was one of the hardest things for me to see when I moved to Mexico, especially children. Now, me and my family, I'm always prepared, and I always know when I go out to the city, I know I'm going to see families and children in need, and I know they're going to come up to me and ask for something to eat or for pesos. So I make it a point that whenever I find change or any pesos laying around the house, I put it into a jar. I don't even care if it's like 50 pesos. If it was laying on the ground and somebody forgot about it for whatever reason, I put it into a jar. When I go out to one of these cities, I take some of that and I put it in my purse, and I know that that is to give. But sometimes when I'm in the city, because people get so used to seeing it, you'll see a child or someone's family come up to them and ask, and they don't even look them in the eye. They just take pesos out of their pocket and hand it to them, just like this. Don't look at them, and the kids just run off. Recently, though, and I don't do that, but there is something new I do. Recently, there's a man I watch who he came from Africa, and he lived on the streets. He was extremely poor. He moved onto the streets when he was about 7 years old. And when he said, I think he was 10 or 11, somewhere around that age. He said he used to do the same things. To survive, he'd go and he'd have to ask people. And he said nobody ever asked him his name. They just passed it to him and that was it. And he said one man said, I will give you this. He goes, but I want to know, what is your name? And he said that moment changed his life, because that man cared enough to ask him what is his name. And he said for years nobody asked. So now when I go out to these cities, I make it a point to ask, what is your name? And you guys, you would not believe the joy that comes on these little kids' faces, just you asking, what is your name? And then they tell you, and I'm like, that's a beautiful name. And I ask them, are you in school or what are you doing? Things like that. And they tell me, and then I say, okay, you know what? I hope you have a really good day. So whenever you plan to come out to Mexico, or no matter where you live, no matter where you're at in life, if you're ever in that situation, I just wanted to leave this as a reminder to make that a point. If you are going to give, it's not just about giving pesos or giving food. It's also about giving someone, would it be called respect or a little bit of joy, knowing that I care about who you are. Like, I'm happy you're here on this earth and you're important. So that was something I've been wanting to bring up in the last couple of vlogs. And yesterday when I was out in the city, I really thought about it. There was even an older man out there, and you know, he was very sick. He's in a wheelchair and he's asking as well. And I held his hand for a minute and I just said, you know what, I hope you're having a really good day. And he squeezed my hand and he looked me in the eye and he smiled. And that whole time I seen him on the street, he wasn't smiling. And oh, it makes me emotional thinking about it, because for him to squeeze my hand and look up at me and smile and say thank you just filled my heart. So it's just something for you guys to remember. If you come out here on vacation to see your family, whatever it might be, just keep that in the back of your mind. Now, I'm going to head inside real quick. I'm going to look for an Airbnb, finish up chores. Then we're going to head off for an evening walk, and we're going to go bring baby Lupita her gift. She is so silly and a little bit naughty. She's just going to look so cute in that outfit. Does it have a lot of pieces? How many of these do you have to make?
3.
3? Till Dad's all done building this, and then I bet he'll let you play with that pumpkin. But I'd wait till he's all done.
He doesn't need that.
He does need it. How is packing going? My gosh. Packing is not going great, is it? Oh my goodness. We'll put it in the playroom, pumpkin. What is it driving you nuts? Yeah, everybody. Professional help, the first one now closes. All right, well, it looks short, but at least 2 hours later, we are still this was not a good idea. It looked nice. It just is
Mom.
not holding
The
up great.
hardware it came with was way too short, and it just kept popping out. And then the hardware it's supposed to hold on to it was plastic, so that doesn't help at all.
No.
I was screws and I cut them down, and these hold a lot better than what they gave you. Like these are the original ones that they gave you.
And then what ones are you using?
These.
Oh, yeah.
So stupid. Yeah, you can't do it. No, it's because you're pushing out too much. There you go.
Whew. Finally. All right, you guys, kitchen is clean. Laundry is done. We finished the shelf. We are gonna get ready for our evening walk.
To the charcoal?
Yeah, to the charcoal.
So can we meet you there or something?
No, go slow. Boo Boo, where did he have to go?
We have to go that way because of the mud puddle.
Yeah, Cristiano had to turn around, and I just told him safely make it to the charcoal. So he's gonna have to go around about 3 roads that way and meet us all the way to the top over here. Girls, how you gonna get through?
Fine, look at struggle.
Oh, he met us just in time.
Oh my God.
Just in time, bud. Uh-oh.
Okay, keep going. These are embarrassing.
Oh, why do you know these people? Ooh. Yes, you do. All right, you guys, this is one of the trails I love to take. But the other night on the live, I told you guys a story that along this trail is, you can see, very green and beautiful. But all this greenery, oh my gosh, all this greenery is full of thorns. It's really hard to get through. So, and there's also cows lining everywhere. You're gonna see as we are walking. And I was walking with Lalo and the 2 little girls, and we walk there is fine, but on the way back, there's 2 teenager cows. Now there's 3 types of cows. Baby, which they're real cute and little, teenager, and then full grown. Teenagers are still hundreds of pounds. The difference is the teenagers love to play like puppies. We call it, they get the zoomies. So these cows, as we're passing, they are calm, eating grass, everything's fine. On the way back though, I see this one kind of keeps looking at me. Now, when you pass by cows, they stop to look at you, but these 2 cows were teenager cows. The one looked at me, and then it started nudging the other. And I said, Lalo, be careful of these teenage cows right here. They are, they're being kind of funny. And he's like, oh, it's fine. So we're walking on this narrow path right here, and I'm holding P, he's holding Annabelle, and all of a sudden, I hear these 2 teenage cows stampeding. Like, I can hear their hoofs going behind me. Now, if you don't know this, cows can run very, very fast. And I grab Penelope, I turn around, I see it coming right at me, and I jump into these bushes and try to get behind a tree. Kind of like a tree area like this right here. Oi, adios. That's one of our next door neighbors and Lalo's cousin. He's just taking his horse out for a joyride. So I hear this cow behind me running, turn around. I grab P, I jump in the bushes. Lalo grabs Annabelle, he jumps on the side, and they're playing. It's literally like how puppies play. They're jumping around, they're running at you. I hide in the bushes. The cow stops right there and sees me hiding. And I was like, Lalo, it's gonna charge at me. So Lalo, out of nowhere, comes out from there and he waves his hands. I don't know what he said, but I was like, this is how I know you're born in Mexico, Lalo. Whatever he said, the cow just went off and ran the opposite way. You afraid of the cows?
Look, there's wild horses.
Yeah,
There is?
Yeah, they just went that way.
This cowboy guy was, the horses were going to the horses.
Here they come. Oh my gosh.
Who's coming through?
Get me on the golf cart. Get in. One of the girls has to sit on my lap. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not getting run over by the wild horses.
Mom, me and Papa. Cabin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he wasn't too afraid.
No.
Go, boo, boo, go. Boo, boo, go. Just to get over that hill real quick. Oh my gosh, the cows are very upset right now. Why did you instantly look at me? Oh, watch out for the car. Buenas noches.
Gracias.
4 Annabelle. That one's real spicy. It's not too spicy. Oh, Pippi, those look absolutely wonderful. Delicious. Those look wonderful. All right, we got longaniza right here, and we got el pastor right here. And then I like to put my rábanos right on top like this. Look at that. Thank you, Annabelle. That looks nice. Okay. Let's sit over here so I can see you guys. Oh, Lupita, botas.
Botas, mira. Sí, botas, mira. Wow. Lupita, mira. Lupita, mira.
Oh my gosh, she looks so cute in her boots.
I wish.
Lupita, tu botas, ira. Oh, qué bonita.
Watch when I
Qué
go to sleep.
Okay, let me see.
¿Y esas botas?
Oh.
¿Qué tiene esas botas? Porque se las compramos y les quedan. ¿Por qué? Porque es mi favorita.
Annabelle, don't tell her that. Everyone's your favorite.
No, it just seems like they don't fit her.
Oh, they don't? Do you think they fit her?
No, they do.
Yeah, they fit her good. Lupitas! Pull it, pull it, pull it.
Mama needs money.
There's a huge storm coming. Guys, look at this thing.
Dale un beso. Tú también mucho de.
Oh, the Lupita go on it. Let's go. Come on, we gotta go find Abby. Alright, you guys, we just left the plaza because as you guys can see behind us, there is a storm coming, so I had to drop off my mom.
It came up at the perfect time.
Yeah, we were ready to go. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, but I had to drop my mother-in-law off, and now I'm going back up there to pick up Abby, Imad, and Cristiano.
What?
I know, me too. Uh-oh, jeez, oh, Pete. I hope we get there before it starts raining.
Why did you put me in, Dad? I can't wait for it to rain. I sleep better when it rains.
Me too.
Or when it snows. Adios, Violeta! Adios! Adios!
That's wild.
The sky is working on you. I didn't even see it. I was scared of this light. It's like a body. No, that's not how it was. It's like I spin around and then another thing. Going at me.
The wind's picking up. We gotta hurry up.
I'm scared.
I know, we gotta hurry. Even those dogs went back in their house. Oh my gosh.
Come here, Mom.
You guys gotta run up there and get Abby.
It's like holy terror.
Oh my gosh. Holy bajoli. Oh my word. They left already? Hurry. Oh my gosh, they're even closing all the stores. We gotta go.
That's Chewy's. Chewy's. They said Cheo's closed. I said that's Chewy's.
We gotta hurry. Go girls, go! Oh my gosh. Alright you guys, we made it back home. You can hear the rain and see the lightning from outside the window. We made it home just in time. Abby and them had just made it home. They literally ran. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog here in beautiful Mexico. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Let us know where you're watching from. Help us get to 100,000 subscribers. And you can also leave prayer requests. I'm going to lay down and enjoy the sound of the rain. Buenos noches a todos.